Welcome to Free Your Mind Fridays, a place where you can let go and find peace. Here's your host of Free Your Mind Fridays, Jacqueline Wallace.
Hello everyone, I hope you all have had an amazing week. I pray that you are feeling great, and if you're not feeling so good, I pray you start to feel better soon. I want to talk a little bit about the importance of being honest. I think we all have been dishonest at least one time in our life. I know I have. When I was a little girl, I used to lie all the time. I lied so good, my mom used to believe everything I said. But as I got older, I realized that lying actually isn't a good thing, because I used to walk around feeling very guilty because I knew I lied. And it made me have a lot of anxiety because I always feared that they would find out. The person that I lied to would eventually find out. So as I got older, I realized that it's better to be honest than to lie. Even if it may hurt you or that person, it is better to be honest from the beginning. Lying only makes things worse. It does not make it better. And I know a lot of times people say they lie to protect people, but you're not protecting a person's feeling by lying, because at some point they're going to find out the truth. And when they find out you've been lying to them, it's going to make them feel some type of way, especially if it's somebody that you have told you care about them and you love them. And so now they find out that you haven't even been honest. So in their head, they thinking, well, they said they love me. Do they really love me? Because of that lie that you told them. Make sure that you are being honest with people. Make sure you're being honest with yourself. Because the thing is, you can't be honest with other people if you don't know how to be honest with yourself. Learn how to look in the mirror and be honest with the things about you that you need to change about yourself. If you need to change the fact that you're not honest, be honest about that. Look in the mirror and say, hey, this is something I need to work on. Because when you can learn how to be honest with yourself, it becomes easier to be honest with other people. I used to lie also a lot because I didn't want to hurt people's feelings. I was a people pleaser. I wanted to make sure that everybody was happy. So if we can get out of that people pleasing, making sure that everybody's happy, we can learn to be honest with people. Because when you're honest, you're actually helping them. You're helping them more than you think. Now, a lot of people are not going to receive your honesty. There's some people that's going to reject it. And that's the thing you're going to have to understand. A lot of people are not going to receive it. Some people are going to get upset. Some people are going to say, oh, what do you mean? I'm not like this. Let's say if you going to them and you telling them, hey, you do this thing and this thing hurts people. And they're like, no, I don't. I don't do that. A lot of people are not going to receive that because a lot of people have not been honest with themselves about the things that are not necessarily good in them. So they can't see those things. So they're going to look at you and like, you're just lying on me. You're the one not being honest because I'm not like that. So you're going to have to prepare yourself for that. So when you're honest about certain things that person may be doing, that they may not receive it. But as long as you're honest with them, not in a mean way, because you have to watch your tone and you have to watch your delivery. But as long as you're honest with them and you free yourself of that, then you're going to have to find a way to be okay with them not receiving it. Maybe at some point down the line, they will receive it once they look in the mirror and be honest with themselves and say, hey, yeah, maybe this person was right. Maybe I do need to change this thing about me. And then sometimes people don't. That's something that you're going to have to be willing to accept. But as long as you're being honest, because lying does not help anyone. It doesn't help you and it doesn't help that person to grow. Because when we're honest with people, not only will we grow, but it helps them to grow too. Please learn how to be honest with people if you're not being honest with them. Make sure you're practicing that daily. Know that there's a time to say certain things. Sometimes you can't say it right away. You have to give yourself some time. But at some point, you need to be honest with them. You have to, because you don't want to carry that stuff around, because when you lie, it can affect you mentally. It can cause anxiety, depression, just all kind of negative feelings. It can cause you to feel ashamed. So please get that stuff out. Don't lie to people. Be honest with people, even if it hurts them. When you truly love someone, you're going to be honest with them, even if it means you may lose them. But that's what it means to love someone, is to be honest with them. Be honest with them. And a person that truly loves you, they at some point are going to be able to process those feelings. Now, it's up to them whether or not they process those feelings and they proceed to say, hey, I understand what you're saying, or hey, I forgive you, and move forward into the, the relationship and continue your relationship, friendship, whatever that be. But that's up to them. You can't control that part. And a lot of times that's why a lot of people don't be honest, because they fear losing that person. You can't control that. You can't control that. The only thing you can do is to be honest. You have to allow that person to make that decision. But you need to be honest to free yourself so you can get peace. Because you can't walk around with that stuff inside of you. You're going to have to release it. I know it's not easy to do, especially when you care about that person. You don't want to hurt that person. But I'm telling you, it will help you mentally and physically if you just be honest. Okay? Learn to be honest. Learn to get that stuff off of your chest, because it will help you to grow. Okay, that is it for today. I do hope that something I said help you. Make sure to take care of yourself this weekend. Do something nice for yourself, even if it's just a stroll in the park. But do something that caters to you, your mental health and your physical health. Something that makes you feel good. All right? I will talk to you next time on Free Your Mind Friday. All right. Be blessed.
Beauty for ashes, and joy for your sadness, strength in your weakness, and hope when you're helpless. He'll be healing for heartache, restore every heartbreak, freedom and bondage, and each sin he will pardon. Every promise that he made, it will come to pass. He won't go back on his word. Every promise that he made, it will come to pass. Keep trusting, believing, hold fast. Supplying the hard times, the light in your dark nights, faith in the battle, and a friend when you're lonely. Provision for your dreams, 'cause I haven't seen, nor have it heard, everything you shall be. But tonight I need you to know he won't go. Every promise that he made, keep trusting. Anybody can turn tonight. I don't care how long it takes. believe, Jesus. I believe, I believe. Everything you said, I believe. Everything